What's good? What's up, Buttercup? What's up? On this channel, if you happen to be hearing a voice that sounds like this one, you're having a great day. Why? Because you're blessed. I'm throwing nothing but positivity, prosperity, harmonious, miraculous synchronicities your way. Nothing but good comes your way, baby. I said so. And if I say it, I know how powerful I am. That's how I know if you're watching this, automatically, you're blessed. Hashtag blessed.
Boy, we wasting time. Girl, don't waste my time. No party, I don't.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lexi. Hey, what's good? What's poppin'? What to do? How are you? Now we gotta have a little chit chat. I should have had some tea. I'm gonna have a teacup next episode because that's kind. I just wanted to come and open the floor, have a little conversation with you guys, and just fill you in on the fact that perfection is not something to strive for. And oh, am I talking to myself here? Huge. I'm gonna say ex-perfectionist because we're not gonna slap any labels on ourselves. If you don't want a label on you, somebody put a label on you, you don't want it, rebuke. Not yours to put on me. We're gonna say ex-perfectionist. That goes for you too. If you feel like there's a label on you, you don't really want it no more, just scratch it off. Write a new one. Instead of focusing on perfection, we're gonna focus on progress. Being better than you were the day before. Being consistent. I feel like sometimes it becomes so incredibly overwhelming when you think of the person that you are currently versus the person that has any and everything that you could have ever wanted. It seems like a big gap from point A to point B. Regardless, it's always gonna be a journey. It's always gonna be stepping stones. There's always gonna be things for you to learn to have those things. So for example, the person that you are now has to learn how to handle all the things that's gonna come at you when you do transition. For example, life, you're always gonna have problems. There's always gonna be things to work around. You just wanna choose which problems you'd like to have. Everything is gonna be a journey to get there. If anything, my locks taught me
that it's all about the journey and not the destination.
Yes, where you're going is important and it's something to look forward to and encourage you, but every day along the way counts to get there, and you should celebrate and be comfortable in the days that come, because if you appreciate every day that comes as they come, the time is gonna pass anyway, and so you'll eventually get there, so you might as well love it every step of the way. And it's just so crazy. Back to my locks, it's just like I feel like before I locked up, my life wasn't as, I don't want to say memorable, like I have memories, there's things I remember, but I feel like with my locks and the fact that I can go back and see earlier pictures when my hair was shorter, I can literally remember the time, how I felt, the things I was going through at that time. I have visual representation of my growth and my journey, and I feel like that's so beautiful, and it helps track your progress because I get to appreciate the person that I am now and how far I've come and how far I've grown as an individual. It's a beautiful thing to witness, especially when it's you. That's why I will encourage and persuade anyone to lock up. Just saying, you know, no pressure or anything, but it's gorgeous over here. Ugh. Besides the point, when you focus on progress and have progress being the center of attention, it makes things more manageable for you, because instead of focusing on the end goal, which will inevitably come if you're focusing on consistency and progress, but you can break it down into steps that are, you know, like I said, more manageable, and that excites you, that actually says, you know what, this is doable. I could do this every day for the next 6 months, and who's to say how much things are going to change by then? That's out of your control though. So focusing on progress, focusing on what you can do every day is what's in your control. That's all you should be focusing on, what you can do in this moment right now, because all we have is now. Time is now. Everything is happening right now. I'm recording this right now, but you're going to receive it when I choose to put it out there. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I can do today. This is all that I can do today. And so that's all that I'm going to do. When it seems easier to do, you're more inclined to do it. So don't make anything too hard for yourself, because setting big chunks of tasks, it's overwhelming. I'm gonna put this off, but breaking it up and making it visually inspiring, it's to the point where it's like, it's exciting because it's not that much work. You made it seem like it's not much work because it's just in your routine. It's now become a part of you. So when it's become a part of you, you're now a person that has this said thing, you know, this goes for anything, this goes for anything. In your routine, you will now become the person who does these things. Eventually, you'll be able to handle more and more. It'll get so easy to where you're like, okay, I could bump it up a notch. And then you're on this exponential path of, wow, look backwards and you're like, I've come so far. You won't even notice it. The time is gonna go by anyway. So you should start something you love today. If it's anything, drawing, painting, cooking, working out, any way, shape, or form, 5 minutes a day. You can do anything for 5 minutes a day. You can do anything. anything 5 minutes a day. Set the timer and do it. I feel like now is like, it's just so easy to do things like, or 5 of anything a day. You know what I'm saying? Don't be so hard on yourself. And even if you do set the task and it doesn't get done, this is where you take a second to breathe and be kind to yourself, because you tried your best. Your best is all you can do. And the best, I'm proud of you. If you can do your best, I'm proud of you. The best at anything. So yeah, progress should be your main focus. Don't get caught up.
Just remember in the back of your mind,
The end goal is always in sight. Progress is where it's at. Consistency is what reaps the reward. Discipline to complete those tasks every day is what's gonna reap all your rewards. Discipline is what connects you to success. And I feel like I didn't want to hear that for so long. It was kind of like something like I knew but didn't want to put my foot down and go ahead and commit, because a part of me didn't believe that I was worthy of what it is that I wanted. Although I wanted it so badly, you have to know and believe that you are worthy and deserving of all that you want and more. Because if you don't, you're not gonna do what you need to do to put your best foot forward. Because if you knew you were worthy and you know that you have all of the tools that you need at your hand, or the people and the connections in your life, you'd go for it. If you knew that you had 24 hours left, you'd go for it. If you knew that no one was gonna care about what you do, you'd go for it. And even still, all that's out of your control. So what's in your control is any action that you take. Go for it. What's the worst that can happen? But what's the best that can happen? Everything that you want and more. That's a risk I'm willing to take. Because with faith and with God, and let me tell you, it's possible. It's already possible because you could think it. The only thing that's missing is you stepping up to the plate. So step up, because I know that you can. Anybody watching me is fully capable of achieving anything they want. That's point blank, period. Because I told you so. And I know that anybody that watches me can do whatever the fuck they want, because I am a reflection of you, and I know I can do whatever I want. So that means that you can do whatever you want. So baby, go after it. I'm not hearing it. Go after it. Start today. Start today. That's it. Baby chunk, don't make it too hard. I love you. Mwah.